Hey guys, welcome back to Shireen's Serenity. So today's video, I'm going to be doing author ask book tag. Now, I wasn't tagged by anyone, but I saw Hannah Books and Other Things do this video, and I thought the questions were interesting and thought-provoking, so I was like, this seems fun. So the original creator was Right on the Edge Tumblr, so I'll put that down in the description. So let's get started. So the first question is, J.K. Rowling, what is your Hogwarts house? Now, a little fact about me, I only read and watched the first Harry Potter. I just haven't had the chance to read and watch from 2 on. Like, I don't know, something always comes up when I want to read the second book. But I actually thought the first book was really good, so I had to look up, like I actually had to do a quiz online, and I did a BuzzFeed quiz to see what house I'm in, and it says I'll read you what it says. You're undeniably a Hufflepuff, but you definitely have some strong Gryffindor qualities. You proudly wear your heart on your sleeve, but you lack the recklessness of a true Gryffindor, which means that you don't act on your feelings without thinking. So true. Your kindness and openness is what originally attracts other people to you, but they stay for your unwavering loyalty, meaning you're constantly surrounded by a large group of friends. Not true at all. I like to keep my group of friends super small. So they say I am 32% Hufflepuff, 23% Gryffindor, 23% Slytherin, and 22% Ravenclaw. Now I have no clue what any of that means. So let me know down in the comments if being a Hufflepuff is a good thing or a bad thing, because I'm completely don't know what this all means. All right, so going on to the next question, which is Stephen King, do you believe in ghosts? And I'm going to say yes. If you would have asked me this maybe 6 months ago, I would have said I'm not sure, there's a possibility, but I actually had an experience which I'm still to this day not sure what it was and what I really saw, but I'll just keep this story super short. I babysit these 2 kids. The boy is 2 years old and the girl is 7, and I was watching them till about 2:30 in the morning. So by then they were obviously asleep, and I was just sitting on the couch on my phone waiting for the parents to come home. And the way I was sitting, I was like sitting this way, and you can see part of the hallway that leads to all the bedrooms, and I look up from my phone and I see like a boy standing there, and the boy had to be between like the ages of 10 and 13. It was an older boy, so it wasn't as young as the children that I babysat, and he didn't look like he didn't look like the children. And so honestly, at that moment, I don't mess with anything like that because I honestly do believe in it. So I kind of shifted my seat over to the side where I couldn't see the hallway, and I said, "Not today, Satan," and I continued to look on my phone, and I look up again and I didn't see it. So I'm not sure if it was because I was super tired, or maybe I actually saw something. So but I do believe in ghosts. Okay, so the next question is John Green, if you could visit any place, real or fictional, where would you go? This is a really good question. Real or fictional? This may be super boring, but it means a lot to me. Unfortunately, my father passed away before I was born, so I never got to meet him, but before he passed away, he actually built a house in Jamaica, and he built the house for his family. And Jamaica is where he is from. It's where that side of my family is from. And yeah, I would actually like to visit the house that he built on his own. So yeah. The next question, Suzanne Collins. Who is one person you couldn't live without? Undoubtedly my mom. I actually have no clue what I would do without my mother. Like, I'm actually like, there's certain days where I think about, like, if I hear something on the news and someone loses their mother or their father, I truly, like, I reflect on my life and I'm thinking, I don't know what I would do if anything happened to my mom, because she's the only parent that I have. She's the only, parent that's alive for me, and that I don't want to think about what life would be without her. So, okay, got a little sad there, but let's keep going. Victor Hugo, do you believe in love at first sight? And no, I don't. I don't believe in love at first sight. Me personally, for me to, in order to love someone, I have to know someone, and you don't know someone just by looking at them. I believe in lust at first sight. You can look at someone and be like, wow, like, I want to get to know you. Like, I want to love you. But I don't think you can look at someone and say that, I love this person. Love is such a strong word, and I feel like we misuse that word so much. So, no. Stephenie Meyer, if you could be a supernatural being, what would you be? I would like to, like, be able to, is it teleport? Yeah, teleport to different places. I think that would be so cool. Like, you don't know how many times, like, I'm, like, at a friend's house or I'm at school and I'm like, oh, I really don't feel like driving home. Like, driving home sounds exhausting right now. It's only like a 20-minute drive. But sometimes I'll be like, I wish I could just snap my finger and just be home and be at this place. Like, so I think I would do teleport. Okay, F. Scott Fitzgerald. If you had unlimited funds for a day, what would you do? Okay, this is a good question. So, I will pay off all my debt. I would pay off all my mom's debt. I would pay off her house. And I will also buy myself a house and pay off all of that, so I have a place to live. And I would also probably buy my mom another house, because I know that she would want to move away from where she lives now. And so I would pay off the house that she's living in now, just for it to be kind of like a family house, so people can come together too, and then buy her another house somewhere else where she would want to live, and then buy my own house. And maybe invest in stuff so I can, like, keep money going. I don't know. So yeah. Okay, William Shakespeare. Do you prefer tragedies or comedies? I definitely prefer tragedies. Comedies are great, it's great to laugh and get your mind off of things if like you're going through a difficult time in your life. But tragedies, you feel more and you relate more. And I like watching movies, and I like reading books that I can feel and that I can relate to that person, and I can show empathy for that person. So, tragedies. Okay. Veronica Roth, what faction are you in? So when I read this question, I was like, I have no clue what a faction is. So I looked it up, and it's from Divergent, and I never I never read any of the Divergents. I never watched the movie, but I took a BuzzFeed quiz. Good thing for BuzzFeed for today. And so my result is candor, and I'll read to you what they say. So candor is the faction dedicated to honesty and trust, believing that honesty and openness is the key to a more peaceful society. Oh, that's really true for me. They believe in fairness and are always seeking the truth, a trait that makes them brutally blunt and able to read body language to detect lies. Their attire consists of black and white, and their substance in the choosing ceremony is glass. Now, I don't know what the substance mean, but if you guys know what candor means, let me know down in the comments. Is that good? Is it bad? I actually think it's good from what I read. So yeah. Okay. Next one is, if you could be someone else for a day, who would you be? Ooh. Honestly, I didn't really think about this question. I would want to be someone completely different from me. So I would actually want to be in the shoes of someone who doesn't have the privileges that I have. Maybe from a third world country. Yeah, just anyone who doesn't have all the privileges that I have, and just the complete opposite of me, so I can really see what their lives are and see how they're living and just look at life through their perspective. And yeah, so anyone from a third world country. H.G. Wells. You can travel to any point in time. Where and when do you go? Okay. So there's two answers for me, so I kind of cheated on this. One, if, I'm a black woman, and, up to a certain point in time, we were treated really, really unfairly. And if that didn't count, if, racism didn't count, I would go back to maybe the 1915 to 1920. Hey, stop. My cat scratching. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Yeah, like 1915 to 1920. Yeah. But another answer I would put is, I would go back to maybe a year before my father passed away, and around that time, just so I could meet him. So yeah. And that is all the questions. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I tag just anyone who wants to do this video. I feel like for now, with tag videos, I'm not going to specifically tag anybody. I'm just going to be like, whoever wants to do it, do it. And this is such a fun tag. It was, really interesting questions, and it got me thinking a lot. So yeah. So like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.